everyone, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 105. Welcome. Okay, so for my finished objects, I have three little tiny amigurumis that I made, okay? So last week, I showed you that I was making a couple of tiny whales. Let's see, where's the big one? Looking here on my table. I don't see him. He must be swimming somewhere. Okay, so anyway, I had a tiny one, a smaller one, that I was working on. So I did finish that, and I'm very happy with how he turned out. This is the tiny whale amigurumi, and the pattern is by Cody Hudnall. I think that's right. Anyway, I'll put links in the description box below where you can find the patterns for all the things that I talk about in this episode. Okay, so for this one, here is my little tiny whale amigurumi. I think he turned out really super cute. I'm very happy with the size, okay? Very happy. And I did turn it into what I am calling backpack buddies. And what I did is I bought a bag of these clips. Yep. Okay, and I got them from Amazon. They're just called 1.5 inch metal swivel clasps for keys and lanyards. Okay, so I think they were like 5 something or 6, something like that. Not bad at all, and you got 50 of them. Okay, so what I did is I took some white crochet thread. It's number 10 cotton thread, like you make doilies out of. And so I took 3 strands. Yeah, I took 3 strands and I looped them through this loop right here, okay? And then I divided them into 3 sections of 2 strands each, and I braided it. And then I braided it I went down about 2.5 inches. And then I attached it through the top of the amigurumi because I hadn't closed it up yet and had not stuffed it yet. And so I tied it in double knot, really tight, on the inside, okay? And then I went ahead and put my safety eyes in. These are 7.5 millimeter safety eyes. And then I closed it up and finished it off. So I think that turned out really cute, and I'm very happy with my little what I came up with to attach it. Okay, so that is one. Finished object number 2 is another one. I got on a roll making these little backpack buddies. And this is the Tiny Striped Turtle by christieskids.weebly.com. Okay, so I didn't make it striped, but that's the name of the pattern. Okay, so here it is. I used the same yarn. What I did is I used some baby yarn that I had that says it's 3 weight, but it's pretty light 3, I would say. And so that's what I used for this. All of that is the baby yarn. Softy Baby Bernat, I think, is this purple, and then this green is some type of really light stuff. I'm trying to think. Oh no, it's Premier Yarn's anti-pilling baby yarn that I used for the green, and then some just white baby yarn I had. But anyway, attached it the same way. Now this one, it took a little bit more because you had to do all the 4 feet separately, and then you had to sew them on. And the head, you had to sew that on. So it took a little bit, it was a few more steps that you had to do. And then the eyes, the head was so small to get safety eyes in there that I just stitched on some eyes with some black yarn. So that's all I did for that, experimenting. Anyway, super cute. I think it turned out cute. I'm glad that these patterns, I was real happy that the stitch count around is the same for each, so the way they can be the same size. So that's good. Oh, and the hook I used for that is like a 2.5 millimeter hook. I'm not sure what letter that is, but it's 2.5 millimeter. And I did have a little trouble with the 2.5. I liked that it made it small, but it did split the yarn a little bit. I had to be careful with that. Actually, it would have been better if I would have used a 3.0 millimeter at least, but I was really trying to get it small, so I went ahead and just kind of dealt with the splitting. It wasn't too bad. Okay, so the next one is another backpack buddy, and this is the baby jellyfish, and it is by storylandamies.com. These are all free patterns, and I will link them below, as I said. Okay, so here is the little jellyfish. I'm really happy with this one. I think he turned out super cute. He's got this one tentacle right there that's just bound and determined to stick out. I kept trying to, you know, I'll bend him and he kind of, the leg or what tentacle, it'll stay down for a little while and then it pops back up again. So I guess he's just kind of waving with that one. But anyway, I think it turned out really cute, and I'm going to make another one. Well, I'm gonna start making these quite a few of these because they're super cute. But they had one that had where you would stitch little eyelashes on the eyes, and I think there was a little bow or something to make it look like a little girl jellyfish. But anyway, I thought they were super cute. Okay, so that is 3 finished objects. So finished object number 4 is the Jada in Stitches calendar blanket. And I did the, I think I showed you last week that I had started the applique for the barn that goes on the blanket. Well, I finished it and I got it stitched on the blanket. So let me show you that. Right there. So I think it turned out good. I liked it. I think I like it. There's the trees, so you can get the full effect. Oh, let me get the sun in there so you can see all of it. Yeah. So I really like it. I think it turned out cute, and I'm having a fun time. Can't wait till the next applique comes out to see what it is. Now, speaking of appliques, I do want to let you know. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you've seen it if you're subscribed to Jada's channel, but she did come out with a bonus applique of another tree pattern. It's like a pine tree, and so she just said that you could, if you wanted to, you could make them, and you could either make them and then save them till the end of the project, or put them like around where your trees, the trees that are on there are already. But she kind of cautioned about making them and then placing them other places, because since she's got a plan for the design of the applique, I mean the design of the blanket, you don't want to put one somewhere and then later on there's something that's supposed to go there. But of course you can do your own thing. You know, you don't have to put the appliques where she is doing hers. You can make it your own. So it's totally up to you. But anyway, there is another tutorial available for a different tree. I just want to let you know about that. Okay, that's all my finished objects. Okay, now my works in progress. I'm still working on the Forever Always blanket, and this is a pattern by Belinda Cardwell. I found it on Amazon. Not Amazon. I found it on Ravelry. Showed it to you last week. I'm using some more of my mandala cakes. This is the colorway called Valkyrie, and I think I had finished one whole cake last week, and it's all tangled up. Just a minute. Okay, so I had finished one cake, still tangled. Okay, I've started the second one. And so this is what I've got so far on it. I'm really liking how the color striping is coming out. And I measured it a while ago, and it is about 33 and a half inches in diameter now. Okay. So I'm going to keep going on it. This is my second cake, and see, I have quite a bit of it left. So I probably will go ahead and finish this cake up and then see how big it is. You know, I definitely want to get it to 36 inches or even, you know, maybe up to 40 inches in diameter. I don't know. We'll see. Because actually, I have another cake after this one. So I don't know. I may add that to it. We'll see how big it is once I get this one into there. So anyway, let me show you the pattern again. I think I've been moving it around real fast so you can't see it. Anyway, here you go. It makes this filet crochet type V stitch pattern, see? And I like it. I really think it sets off the yarn colorway well. You do have to be careful though. I've had to rip back a little bit because I'll go along and then I'll miscount something, the spacing between the holes, and then I'll have to go back because the holes will be off somewhere. But so what I'll make myself do is once I reach each corner, then I go back on that one side and I make sure that all of the holes are lining up exactly where they're supposed to. So that way I don't get too far ahead and then have to rip back like a whole round or whatever. So besides that, then it's not that big of a where you don't have to concentrate a whole lot on it. But just as a safeguard, I've been doing that per side just to backtrack and check my spacing. Okay, next work in progress is the Wildlife Afghan blanket. I forgot the book is in the other room, but I will pop in a picture here of what the finished result of the blanket is going to look like, okay? Okay, so that's what it looks like, and I'll show you my progress on it. Now, I have worked on the center panel. I hadn't worked on that part in a couple of weeks, and so I did some more. I did didn't finish it, but I got quite a big section done, so let me show you that. Now, of course, it's still connected by strands of yarn, bobbins, but I'll try to hold it up here without making too much of a mess. Okay, so here you go. I started there at the bottom, and so I've got all the body part done, and I went up the neck, and then there is his head, and I just finished, I don't know if you can see it, I just finished the ears, and I'm beginning to start the antlers right there. So that's what I worked on with that. I haven't worked on any of the panel pieces anymore this week. I just worked on this. Okay, so that one is that is the Wildlife Cable Afghan, and it is in a book by Christine Noggle, and I got it like at Joann's, I think. Okay, so the next works in progress is I spent quite a good bit of time working on my corner to corner scrap squares that I've been working on off and on. Well, I just kind of got on a roll and I kept going with it. So I got quite a few of the squares done, and I edged them in black. Not all of them yet, but I've almost got all the individual squares done. And then I started putting it together, wanted to see what it was going to look like. And so what I did is I put 4 together, and as you can see how I did the pattern there to try to make a square in the middle, kind of a square shape, okay? So I've got 3 of these, and I edged, well, I didn't edge it. All I did was mattress stitch it together, okay? So I've got 3 of them. So that's what I worked on with that. And like I said, I think I have to do maybe, I have more to put together in sets of 4, and then I have 3 more to do, and then we'll see. But I have a plan for it, and so I'll talk about that in just a minute when I'm talking about my upcoming projects. Okay, so that is works in progress number 3. Okay, works in progress number 4 is amigurumi. I always need to have an amigurumi project going. Now this is the Standing Teddy, and it's a pattern that I've had. It definitely qualifies for my Stitch Your Library goal that I have for myself, because I've had it in my, well, actually I downloaded it, had it on my laptop for years, and I just never got around to making it. And it was also in my library on Ravelry, and you know, I have like 17 pages of patterns bookmarked in my library on Ravelry, and this one was, it's like the way they order it, I have it is the newest ones I just put into my library to do is on page 1, okay, and so all the way down to 17, so page 17 has got my oldest ones that I just barely got onto Ravelry and started putting saving patterns. And so this one, I can't remember what page it's on, but it's way back there toward the earlier pages. Anyway, it's called The Standing Teddy, and the pattern is by Patricia Stassart, something like that. And I've almost got him finished. I need to finish up one more leg, but I have started putting him together. And so here he is. Isn't he cute? I really like the way I did the eyes. Now in the pattern, I think she had it where you're supposed to stitch on eyes, and I really wanted to use some safety eyes, but since I used a dark brown, what's called chocolate, this is Big Twist yarn, and since I used that for his main color, you hear that thunder? I think it's about to rain, but anyway, since I used the dark color, the eyes didn't show up well, and so I was looking through, and I don't remember where I saw it. If I remember, because I want to give credit to the person, I don't remember who it was. Sorry. But anyway, it was somebody that I had seen some of their amigurumis, and they had done this to the eyes right here. And so I didn't go through their pattern to see how they had done it. I just was looking at them. And so I think what they did, which I don't know, but this is what I did. Okay, so before I clipped in the eyes all the way, I took some white yarn and I just ran it, see that? I just ran it right across there at the bottom and underneath the safety eye a little bit under the edge, and then snap the safety eye down tight so the yarn would be caught underneath there. I think I have seen people do that with pieces of felt, but I just used some white yarn. Anyway, I think it turned out really cute, and it really makes him have more expression to his face. There it goes, yeah. I just think it's cute. I really like it. And I do have the other leg. He's chubby. He's a chubby bear. See, I do have the other leg that's going to go there, I think. And like I said, the pattern is called Standing Bear, but I'm not really sure if mine's going to be standing or not. I need to look to see the instructions on how she's attaching it. So I might do it that way, or I might just pinch the top and put it like, so it'd be a sitting bear. I think that would be cute too. So I might do that, I don't know. But anyway, there you go. And this is going to qualify for one of the Yarn Bingo sheets, I believe, from Mama Kayla, because the Yarn Bingo is, for June, has one square that says to create something from a pattern that you downloaded a long time ago and you hadn't made it. And so, like I said, I've had this on my laptop. I actually downloaded it, and it was in my laptop saved to the desktop, actually on the screen. But I had for years, 2 or 3 years probably, and I had never made him. So that will qualify once I finish him for that square. Okay. And that's all my works in progress that is crochet. I wasn't going to show this because it's not crochet, but then I thought, well, I mean, the name of my podcast or my channel is Yarnjoy, so this is also yarn, so I'm going to go ahead and show it. So I have all this, well, not a lot, but a good collection of the Lion brand. Is it Lion brand? Yes, the ice cream yarn, okay? And I bought this book. I don't know if I think it was with a coupon, or I'm not sure, but I think I got it at Joann's, and it's this one, and it's using all of the ice cream yarns. This is Ice Cream Baby Afghans, and all of them in there is using the ice cream yarn, like I said, but also they are knit patterns. All of them are knit, no crochet. And so I thought they were really cute. and I've been wanting to try it, and so I haven't knit anything in a long time, and I'm thinking, man, I better do just a little bit of knitting just so that I won't forget how to do the knit stitch and cast on and all that. And so I've decided to do this pattern in here. I'm just going to work on it from time to time. I'm not in a big hurry to finish it, but just, you know, get a few knitted rows in there. It's all garter stitch, so that's good. I'm thumbing through it and I haven't found it yet. I don't know where it went. Where'd it go? Let's see. No. There. Yes. I think this is it, right? Let me see. I believe this is it. Cast on 48. Yes. Okay. So this is it. It's called the Triangle Squared right there. It's kind of like a, I don't know, not log cabin. It's just making triangles, squares, and then you set it on edge, diamond shaped, and then you keep going on it. Anyway, so it calls for it calls for 4 balls of the ice cream yarn, one of 4 different colors, which I don't have. But I do have 4 balls, 2 balls of one color, 2 balls of another color, so I'm just kind of alternating what it's going to look like. It won't look like that exactly, okay? But let me show you what I've done. I have 2 skeins of this one, which is called Cotton Candy. I don't know where the ball band is. I have 2 skeins of this one, and then I have more thunder, and then I have 2 skeins of the grape, okay? Grape raisin, I think. Anyway, I thought it would look good together, okay? So I start out with this one for the center square, and I've just done a little bit right there. There's a little purple on the edge, see that? So anyway, that's all I've done so far on it. Can you see that? Yeah. Anyway, so that's what I'm working on, just a little bit at a time, just so then I can remember how to do the knit stitch. And I have to do pick up stitches, I do know, and I'm not good at that, so that will give me a little practice on that. Anyway, so that's all of my works in progress. Okay, so upcoming, I do have the tutorial that I am doing with Danica of Lady Love Design Boutique. I haven't started working on it yet. It's going to be a mini corner to corner Grafgan, and so that one will be out June the 22nd, but like I said, I haven't started recording it yet. And then now for this corner to corner scrap GAN project, I'm going to do a video, not really a tutorial, but just kind of a video showing you how I put all that together and the different steps doing it. I thought that would be make an interesting video, so I'm going to do that, okay? That will be upcoming. The Stash Buster square from the Unraveled Mitten, square number 11, came out yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Haven't started it yet, but that will be upcoming for me, okay? And then, oh, I received Happy Mail. I participated in Llama Mama Kayla's summer Happy Mail yarn swap. Yeah, okay, and so my partner was Chris Crowell. Hi, Chris. And I received her package today, and I shipped off her package that goes to her from me yesterday, and so she should be receiving that first part of next week, I think. But I'm going to be doing a video showing you what was in the box that she sent me. I love everything. I think it was just what a wonderful swap. She's a wonderful swap partner. I enjoyed getting to know her. We emailed back and forth between each other a few times. And so, but I will do a separate video showing you what I got in that Happy Mail. Okay, and then one more video. All these people are doing these Hobby Lobby hauls because the Hobby Lobbies are clearancing their yarn. And I've been looking, and each time I go, no clearance yarn in my Hobby Lobby. Well, Sylvia over at Tabitha's Treasures, she just made a video showing that she found clearance yarn, and she does live in the same city as I do. And so I went to go see, and yes, my Hobby Lobby had clearance yarn. Yay! Ooh, I'm gonna get off here in just a minute. But anyway, so I did buy some yarn I found on clearance. A lot of it was picked over already, but I did find some, so I will do a haul video to show you that. Okay, so I had to stop the video for a little bit while the little thunderstorm went over, and it went over pretty quickly, and now the sun is shining outside. So let me see if I can continue this. Okay, so now is time for the Super 7 of the week, and this is the 7 podcasters that I pick out of my long list of people that I am subscribed to, that I enjoy their videos, and I just want to let you know, so that way there may be somebody that I mention that you don't know about, and so you can go check their channel out. Okay, so the Super 7 for this week, in no particular order. Number 1 is Carrie's Crochet. Now, Carrie has been, I think she's been around a while. She has quite a few subscribers, but I do want to give her a shout out because I do enjoy her videos. And what she does is tutorials for appliques, really cute little things you could do. Make the applique and put it on baby blankets or tote bags or whatever you need an applique for. But her patterns are really super cute, and she's got great tutorials. So go and check her out and subscribe. Okay, number 2 is Valerie's Cuddly Cat Crochet. She is a new podcaster, podcaster, and she makes some really awesome amigurumi projects. Recently, she made a dragon that was super detailed and just really great project. She did such a great job on it, and I wanted to give Valerie a shout out. And so, like I said, she's new, so go ahead and go over and check out her channel and subscribe. Okay, number 3 is Crochet and Me Too. Now, this is, I believe her name is Juliet, if I'm right, and she used to be Pink Butterfly, and now her channel name is Crochet and Me Too, the number 2. She's from the UK, I believe. She makes awesome videos. She is real good at making amigurumi type items. And she has other projects that she works on as well. Recently, she's been making some videos with one of her sons, and so her videos are very enjoyable. Go over and check her out and subscribe. Okay. Number 4 is Crystal Crochetin' Stuff. Crystal is also a new podcaster. I've been enjoying her. I subscribed to her channel, and then I went back and watched all of her videos from the beginning so then I could catch up. She just has a few, so it's easy to catch up because, like I said, she is new. She makes some really awesome crocheted items as well, and so please go and check Crystal out and subscribe. Okay, the next one is Cheryl Bolts, and her channel is called Sea Bolts with Hook and Yarn. Hi, Cheryl. I've been enjoying her. She has been making videos a little bit longer. She's not a new podcaster, I don't think, but she has been making, like I said, because she has been making videos for quite a while. But I do enjoy her videos. She has a lot of fur babies. You know, I see her dogs that she has. She makes some really cute amigurumi. Here lately, she's been making some amigurumi pigs. She did a test pattern for Valerie of Old Soul Crochet Company. And anyway, like I said, she's very enjoyable to watch, and I really like her channel. So go over, check her out, and subscribe. Okay, number 6 is Sharon Oyala, and that is spelled O-J-A-L-A. Okay, so Sharon has been making videos a long time. She has some awesome amigurumi tutorials. She designs the pattern herself, and then she makes tutorials and gives them out or posts them on YouTube for free. And so you can just follow along to make the little amigurumi she's doing the tutorial for. I really enjoy her videos. She has got a very good, very great talent for being a teacher, a tutorial teacher. Even if you're a beginner and haven't done amigurumis that well or that much, you can go over and watch and follow one of her tutorials, and you shouldn't have any trouble. She goes with you step by step. She even shows you how to sew the pieces together and the facial features. She's just very thorough in her tutorials, and I think you really enjoy them and be able to follow her easily. So please go over and check out all of her designs that she's made, and subscribe to her channel if you haven't. Okay, number 7 is Amber of Ooh Ah Crochet. Amber is such a sweet lady. She makes all kinds of crocheted items. She's been making stitch markers here recently. I do believe she has an Etsy shop. She's just a really sweet lady. She is very supportive of fellow podcasters. She is always giving people shout outs, and on her Facebook group as well as her in her videos. She is also, at the present moment, she's hosting a make-along. It's a charity make-along that will last through the summer. I am participating in it. That's some of the backpack buddies that I've created will be donated to her. She's collecting for an elementary school that's in her area. I believe her children go to, or some of her children. And so go check her channel out, and hopefully if you can participate in this make-along she's having, then help her out by sending some things to the elementary school that she's going to be donating to. It's both toys and bookmarks, things like that, but also hats and scarves and gloves and stuff, because they are in South Dakota, so you can imagine how cold it can get. Okay, and so that's it. That's my Super 7 for the week. I hope you go and check all of these ladies out and their channels, and go and subscribe to them. I think you will enjoy their videos. I think they're great. Okay, so thank you so much for my subscribers, the ones that have been with me from the beginning. It's recently I passed my 2-year anniversary of my YouTube anniversary. It kind of snuck up on me, and I was like, oh, it's been 2 years already. Just time flies when you're having fun. I enjoy doing this so much. I've made so many friends. I just love it. And I appreciate all of you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I make weekly videos showing all the variety of different things that I do, the things I get finished and what I'm working on. And I do also have other extra videos here and there, and some tutorials here and there. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Okay, so that's it. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.